Happy Friday, guys. This is Debs, and this is your TGIF for Friday, the 24th of May, 2024. Virgo, getting a sort of power energy coming through. I hope everything is good in your world. Let's get into this and find out how your person feels about you. Now, guys, as you know by now, this is not necessarily love. It could be how your boss feels about you. It could be how your best friend feels about you. Let's see, okay? So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the TGIF reading for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, Friday the 24th of May 2024. How does Virgo's person feel about them? Okay. It flipped out, guys. We have to take it. Okay. Someone has a lot to say. Someone has a lot to say, Virgo. Wow. Okay. That's unusual, taking them. Someone has a lot to say. That's it. Ooh. Okay. All right, deck is cut. What do we do first? Let's just push them together. If we can. There we go. And see what we have. Bottom first. Yes, Michael's saying bottom first. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. So Virgo, your person sees you sat in a long-term commitment, or they see you sat in the Ten of Pentacles. Life is good, financially stable. But with the energy of the world, you may have detached from someone, or you may be fearful you're going to lose your financial stability. Five of Swords in the reverse. This is you, Virgo, tempted to sabotage a situation, but you're not doing that anymore. You're also not wanting to deal with drama, chaos, other people sticking their nose in, people causing you problems, people with their hand out. You're not dealing with that anymore. No, you're not. Okay? Three of Pentacles. What you are willing to do is give the people in your life that you're close to equal amounts of money. So everyone has the same. You're willing to work in partnership to make sure people can, you know, afford to pay their bills, that sort of thing. So I could be looking at a Virgo who has a lot of people to take care of. I could be looking at a father figure here who might have 2-3 kids. You may be running a business, Virgo, and you want to make sure you can afford to pay your employees, but you aren't about to give them a massive bonus each because it's going to deplete your finances. You're being savvy. High Priestess. You may feel, Virgo, that with the High Priestess, people see you being secretive. You may feel, Virgo, with the High Priestess, this is someone who knows that you're concentrating on providing for those that need help. Okay. Knight of Wands. Three of Cups. Virgo, you've got someone here, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancerian in particular. Whoever this High Priestess is, they're creative, they're ambitious, they go to get what they want. If there was any disconnect, Virgo, with this High Priestess, any animosity, any challenging energies, you want to make sure with the Three of Cups that this High Priestess is happy. Could be somebody on the outside of your life. You may have had issues with this person. The Knight of Wands can be passion, but it can also be equally anger. So if there have been any arguments with this high priestess who's now not speaking to you, I think you're keen to balance the scales. You want to make sure that there's no animosity, no hard feelings. Again, a rather unusual reading, Virgo, but I feel that's what we have. Okay, the Death card. Yes, you want to change a dynamic between you and the high priestess. And with the energy of Temperance, you want there to be peace and calm in a dynamic. But you may feel, Virgo, that if you sort of patch things up with this high priestess, reconciled, you know, it may change a dynamic with a Sag, or it could end a temperate energy with somebody else. Somebody else may get upset. So I don't know, Virgo, whether or not if you move towards the high priestess to reconcile, you're going to be putting somebody's nose out of joint. It may be something to do with finances here, but I feel we've got a dynamic between you, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio and Sag somehow in the mix. Somehow. Okay, guys. Ace of Swords. Virgo, you know the truth. You may know the truth that this high priestess has been suppressing. Page of Cups. You may want to apologize to the high priestess about a Sagittarian, an Aries or a Leo. I'm so sorry for what happened, that sort of thing. 10 of Cups. Virgo, you seem to want to apologize to the high priestess because you figured out a truth that involved the Queen of Wands, and you seem to be apologizing for the Queen of Wands sat in the 10 of Cups. Emperor, you're taking charge. You just want everyone to be happy. This is you, Virgo, managing and healing a family dynamic. I don't feel, Virgo, this is anything to do with you as a husband stepping out and having a third party. I actually don't. There's a strong sense that this is involving money, having to be fair to everyone involved. Someone here may have got angry and spoken their piece. You want to reconcile the whole situation so you can transform the energy and bring peace back to this family dynamic. Because someone's spoken the truth, and it might have been an angry truth. It might have involved a child, or with a Page of Cups, you are either apologizing to the high priestess yourself, or with the Queen of Wands, who may be a little bit antsy. You may be saying to the Queen of Wands that she has to appreciate that she sat in the 10 of Cups, and she should be grateful because you have acted with integrity. Virgo, this feels very complicated, but that's what we have. Underneath the deck, King of Pentacles. Virgo, you hold the purse strings, right? You have control. You could be managing family money. But there was a Tower moment. It might have involved a Pisces. Somebody may have said to you, I feel angry, I feel upset, I feel stuck. You looked at this very carefully, Virgo. That's your Hermit energy. And you went deep into introspection. And with the 9 of Wands, Virgo, I think you might have felt very drained, very tired. It's as if I really don't want to have to deal with this. But what you may have recognized looking at the past was that maybe someone got it all. Someone sat in the Nine of Cups, was overindulgent, and the other person was left stressed because financially maybe they were struggling. This is you recognizing that in the past you may not have done the right thing, or you were overindulgent relating to one child, and you may, Virgo, simply now be wanting to balance the books, balance the scales. Now, the Queen of Wands is very attractive. She's very sensual, and we have a child. This Queen of Wands could have got pregnant, had a child, and you may have made sure, Virgo, that they sat in the Ten of Cups not wanting for anything. You may have done the right thing by a daughter who got pregnant, right? But you may have disregarded someone else, and this is you now thinking about that other person. Oh my goodness, okay, we supported one person here, but we didn't support the other. There could be a sense of guilt, remorse, regret. Messages from the angels, Virgo. Let's see what else comes through. What have you got for my lovely Virgos, Michael? Thank you. In the near future, okay. So you're going to be taking some kind of action, Virgo, in the near future. Let go. All right. So Virgo, you may be trying to let go of, I'm sorry guys, I'm hearing control in the near future. Maybe you've been trying to manage everything, stressed about everything. You may just be wanting peace in the family and then wanting to let go. Ask your angels. So Virgo, the angels are saying they will guide you. Look for a sign. They'll be sending you signs, Virgo. It's up to you. Everyone has free will, but they will be trying to guide you, maybe in doing the right thing. Now is not the right time. Now is not the right time to say to someone it's unlikely you can help. Or Virgo, if you need to have a serious conversation with someone, it's unlikely that they're going to want to talk to you. They may say, I'm sorry, I'm busy, it's not the right time. So you may need to wait to have a conversation with someone. But under the deck, Virgo, remain positive. This is going to pan out. It's going to work out, okay? All right, now let's get some messages, Virgo, from you to the High Priestess and from you to the Queen of Wands. We have two feminines here, okay? All right, guys, the biggest energy coming through, Virgo, is that this is you and two daughters, or this could be you, your wife and a daughter, or this could be you and two female members of your family, could be your sister, whatever this is. But you are somehow holding the purse strings and you're trying to settle a family squabble or issue here, Virgo. You're wanting to act with integrity, bless you. You're coming through as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Here we go, guys. Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's see, Virgo, what you would want to say to the High Priestess. What would you want to say to the High Priestess? I want to feel that way again. So you may have had a lovely, warm connection with the High Priestess. It might be that she was warm, loving, affectionate, sweet-natured, you know, very generous-hearted. But she's gone cold and she's gone silent because she may have felt something was imbalanced here. She may have felt something was imbalanced. What else do you want to say to the High Priestess, Virgo? Okay, Virgo. What you want to say to the High Priestess is, you know you messed up everything. Okay. So Virgo, you may have concentrated your efforts on whoever the Queen of Wands was and a young child, making sure they were happy, whereas you may, without meaning to, have disregarded someone else in the family who really needed your support. And there's a bit of remorse about that. Looking back, I should have done things differently. I know that. So, Virgo, this is what you're saying to the High Priestess. What else are you saying to the High Priestess? Okay, Virgo. This is almost like a father-daughter. I love you too. You want this High Priestess to know that you do love her, right? You do. You didn't mean to make her feel disregarded, or you didn't mean to make her feel as if she wasn't important. You want her to know that you love her. It's quite sweet, really. It's kind of daddy loves you, you know, you'll always be my baby type of thing. Aww. All right. Virgo, you are taking this as a spiritual lesson. So maybe this was one of the lessons you had to learn that you didn't even realize you needed to learn. Make sure that you look at creating balance and make sure everything is fair for everyone involved. All right. So, Virgo, what do you want to say to the Queen of Wands? Now, this, I think, is the person that you helped a great deal. She sat probably with a son or a daughter in the Ten of Cups. She's doing well. She's doing well. So you want to have a chat to the Queen of Wands. You want to tell the Queen of Wands how you feel. Okay. Virgo, did you lie to the Queen of Wands? Okay, Virgo, you may not have spoken the truth to the Queen of Wands. What else do you want to say? I remember every detail of that day. So there was one specific day, Virgo, where you said something. It was a very stressful time, or it was a very happy day, whatever this was, but you didn't tell the truth, and you regret that. Okay. All right. There we have it, Virgo. What you're saying to this Queen of Wands, who could be your daughter, your other daughter, could be someone else, it could be your niece. What you're saying is, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So, Virgo, this could well be that this is you having had a chat to the Queen of Wands. You may have said to the Queen of Wands something like, you caused this rift in the family, it's all your fault. If it wasn't for you, then we wouldn't be in this mess, that we wouldn't have all these problems. It's your fault, right? But actually, you weren't telling the truth, because you know that deep down, you were the one that messed up everything. You may have gone overboard trying to help the Queen of Wands, which was your prerogative. That wasn't the Queen of Wands' fault, Virgo. That was your fault. Because in trying to make sure that the Queen of Wands was okay, you disregarded somebody else. That was your call. You shouldn't have blamed the Queen of Wands about that. It wasn't her fault. She just accepted what you did for her, right? So Virgo, an unusual read, but that's what we have, guys. It can't always be general for everyone every week. Let's move into a second reading, Virgo. Let's have a look and see how this family dynamic is going to pan out, okay? I will see you in the second reading. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the next few months are going to bring. As with all the other signs, we're looking at the 24th of May through until the end of the year. I think a lot of these messages at this point of time are pretty major messages. So let's see. Archangel Michael, what have we got for my lovely Virgos, please? Thank you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Masculine or feminine, what do we have for Virgo in the next few months relating to this particular situation? What have we got for Virgo? Thank you, Michael. I'm seeing somebody pulling on a coat and looking at their watch, and they're saying to somebody else, I'm going to be late, I've got to go. You may be wanting to speak to someone, Virgo. You may be wanting to seek advice from someone. Okay. All right, guys. The Four of Wands. Yeah, Virgo, you're talking about a happy family dynamic. With the Four of Wands, which could be a property, you may be thinking about a property, or you may be thinking of the concept of stability within a family unit. The King of Cups. Virgo, you love your family. You want your family to be happy. You want your family to feel loved. And with the Three of Swords, this whole situation has caused you a lot of heartbreak. It's as if, I just wish that things had been different. I wish I'd done things differently in the past. I wish that everyone could just get on. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Oh. Virgo, you're rushing towards someone to say that you love them. But with the energy of the Seven of Cups, you don't know if they're going to accept. I'm hearing your apology. Okay. Wow, Virgo. You may be wanting to apologize to the High Priestess. Judgment. You may be making a judgment call to talk to a Sagittarian, which is the judgment energy, about options. What can we do to make this right? What can we do? What are the options here? The World. Because you're keen to close out a cycle, Virgo, of arguments, conflict, heartbreak in a family dynamic. You may be doing some research on the internet. What can we do? Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of conversation about closing out a cycle, which relates to the past. Six of Cups. I don't want there to be any unpleasant words or anger about the past. You want to make sure everything is balanced, Virgo. Yes. And you know you have the power to do that, King of Pentacles, because again, I'm hearing you hold the purse strings. You have the power, you have the control in this. Page of Wands. You may be thinking about a child, or you may come up with a bright idea, but you may keep it to yourself because with the energy of the moon, you don't know how this idea is going to be received, because it does pertain to working in partnership with someone else. Three of Pentacles. You're fearful that if you ask someone to help you with this, to work in partnership with you, to sort out the situation, their response is going to be, no, I don't think so. No, I don't want to do that. You're nervous. But I think you want to rebuild the foundation with a Queen of Cups, who could be a High Priestess, Pisces, or a Cancer. So Virgo, underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. You just want a happy home. That's all you want. With the energy of the Page of Cups, you may be making an apology to a Pisces who feels a bit stuck. She feels a little bit lost. She doesn't quite know what the future's going to bring. But you're really worried that with the Queen of Swords, she's going to be angry. She's going to be cold towards you. She's going to be distant, and you don't want another argument. You don't want another argument. With the energy of the Death card, you are going to be speaking to the Queen of Cups to say, I don't want there to be any animosity within the family. I want everyone to feel as if justice has been done and that everything is fair and balanced. You may be wanting to talk about a Scorpio, or with a Temperance card, you may be saying to a Sagittarian, we need to change the situation. The Death card is transformation. We need to transform the situation. Or you could be speaking to this Queen of Cups, Hangman, High Priestess, that you're hoping to collaborate with someone who could be a Queen of Wands, Temperance, who could be a Sag, right? About transforming the situation and working in partnership. So Virgo, let's see if you're going to achieve that. This feels a very intense family dynamic. So what is going to happen in the future? Is Virgo going to manage to pull everyone together in the end? What's going to happen? Thank you, Michael. The Three of Cups. Okay, beautiful energy, Virgo. The Three of Cups is celebration. You could be celebrating with 3 people. What are you celebrating here? Moving forward with the Knight of Wands. Virgo, this is you moving forward with a bright idea. You're taking action and everyone involved is agreeing to this. Okay, good plan. Let's do this, right? Yeah. With the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, you may be studying money, you may be studying documents, you're working on the situation and you're looking at finances. You're going to sort this out, Virgo, if it's the last thing you do. Queen of Pentacles, you may be working in collaboration with your partner. King and Queen of Pentacles could be your wife. She could have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as a rising moon or Venus sign. She's financially stable too, but sort of thanks to you. You two are a couple, husband, wife. I think you're speaking to your wife about finances. I want to do this to settle the situation once and for all. What do you think? What is her reaction? Okay. She could be a Capricorn. She's going to say to you, I don't like all this obsession with money. You know, do we really have to keep shelling out money to make people happy? She might say to you, Virgo, you know what? Let them fight it out amongst themselves. There could be that sort of energy. So your wife, Virgo, may not be totally on board with what you're suggesting, but because you feel you might have messed up in the past and you want to make it right, I think this is you trying to explain to your wife that you feel you need to do this, you know? Wow. Okay. Anything else? We still don't have an answer. Four of Pentacles. I think your wife is very nervous about shelling out any more money because we're talking about money here or a property. What she's saying is, I think we should hold back because we're going to end up with very little money ourselves. What else is she saying? With the energy of the star, surely we can heal the situation without having to shell out a lot of money. She could be an Aquarian. What else is she saying? Five of Cups. She's very disappointed about this whole situation. She's just disappointed. What's she thinking about? Okay. She may want to talk to you, Virgo, about betrayal with the Ten of Swords. What was that betrayal all about? Something she feels very burdened about. What was the betrayal? Wow. 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. The Magician. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. What's the betrayal and the Magician all about? Seven of Wands. Okay. Someone being very defensive. Someone being very defensive, which brought in the Tower. Okay. Scorpio, Aries energy. What was the Tower? The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. So we have a Queen of Wands again. Virgo, what your wife is saying to you is, I hate this talk about money, money, obsessed with money. We need to make sure we're okay, maybe moving into our old age. Surely we can heal the situation without having to fork out cash. What she's going on to say is, with the Five of Cups, she's very disappointed about how things worked out. With the Ten of Swords, she feels betrayed, which put her in the Ten of Wands, which has a lot of burden, because someone here was very defensive. And someone here was a bit manipulative with the Magician, which brought in the Tower. And we have the Queen of Wands. So, Virgo, your wife seems to be underneath everything, annoyed, upset, and feels betrayed and maybe manipulated by a Queen of Wands, which we saw sat with the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So what, Virgo, your wife is saying is, we basically supported the wrong person. We should have supported the person that was struggling, the person that was trying to find their feet, the person that needed us. Instead, we actually ended up supporting the woman who betrayed us. Oh, wow. Guys, I could go on forever. But let's stop here. Let's get some messages from the universe. I think what you're going to end up doing, Virgo, is looking at money. And with your wife, who's coming through as a Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles, you're going to find a way of trying to balance out the situation financially so it puts your mind at rest. You are not sitting feeling stressed about this. And that whoever the High Priestess is, the Queen of Cups, and this Queen of Wands, both people are happy because, Virgo, you just want a relaxed life. You want to sit in the energy of temperance. I just want all this to be over. Yep. So here we go. Colette Baron Reed. What does the universe want to say to Virgo? What's the guidance for Virgo? What's the guidance? Yeah. Virgo, you can mend the situation. It's interesting, we've got two little girls. We could be looking at rivalry or issues between two sisters. With the energy of mending, what the angels are saying is you can mend the situation, but everyone has to work in partnership and compromise for this to be possible. What else are the angels saying? Higher power. There's a higher power involved, Virgo. I feel you're being guided by the divine to take the right steps, and it's relating somehow to stability with a 4. What else is the universe saying, the angels saying? Poised. Virgo, you are going to take some kind of leap of faith. With a 4 and an 8, which is 12, it relates to a new beginning. 2 is about making decisions, and 1 and 2 is 3, which is change. You are about to leap into doing something to sort out the situation. And I think what the angels are saying, Virgo, is we're behind you all the way. We're behind you all the way. What is this poised all about? What is this poised all about? Money. I mean, all that glitters isn't gold, but this is you making a decision to do something relating to money. Okay, what is that all about? That flipped over. Wow, a new life. Virgo, you may be even deciding to do something with your wife that relates to a new life. I mean, if you and your wife have been sat in a property for the last 20 years and you've got equity in that property, you may be deciding to release equity from that property to help out the person that needs it. And then it's sorted. Or you may even be deciding to say, to hell with it, why don't we sell this property and move somewhere else? And then everyone's happy. You're going to do something which is a little bit risky, which involves money, but it could actually bring a lot of happiness to the whole of this family dynamic. And it's relating to a new life, which is a new lease of life, you know? Yeah. Underneath the deck, Virgo, it's time to go. You may be considering moving from the place you're in because that's going to enable you to exchange gifts. And you're thinking about the here and now. What have we got at this present time? You are thinking about a change in the wind, which can be moving house. Wow. Virgo. Guys, what a reading. Okay. Sorry it's been a little bit specific, but that's what we have. As always, let's get a final closing message from Archangel Michael. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what is your closing message of guidance, please, for my Virgos? What does Virgo need to know from Archangel Michael? Thank you, Michael. What's your message to Virgo? Virgo, spend more time outdoors. They want you to get out into the fresh air, Virgo. Take a walk in a park. Check out your local area. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Virgo, I think Archangel Michael just wants you to relax, don't stress, do what you can do, but make sure that you enjoy your life. You know, make sure you enjoy your life too. Don't worry too much about other people. Okay, so my lovely Virgos, I'm leaving the reading there. I hope it's helped. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Virgo.